It has, I don't think it's even sent the notification out. Did anybody get a notification yet? Let me see. Oh, there it just went. Let me make sure I'm on my Wi-Fi out here, my good Wi-Fi, so I can see everything. Okay, there we are. We are here. Really, Connie? Ugh. Savannah, hey babe. Hey Laura. How are y'all? Let me readjust my stuff. I set it down to walk outside and screwed it up. Hey Rebecca and Sandy. Hey, Laura. Hell Week. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I get it. Hey, Rebecca. Hyla's here. Hey, Stephanie. I'm working on a, oh, Lord. Mobius right now. So much going on. Soon. Okay. You got to remind me who the one Folalina is. Oh, shirt. Look at my shirt. It says, if you don't like me, remember that it's mind over matter. I don't mind, and you don't matter. I needed this shirt today. I needed it. What in the world? Oh, there we go. Hey, Patsy. How are you, babe? Shira. Had a headache all day long. Probably won't chat much, but I'll be listening and watching. I hate that you have headaches all the time. You and TJ both. TJ is here. Henrietta, hey babe. Sorry. I'm telling y'all, I need to apologize. This season has been ridiculously crazy. I'm good just dealing with, hey, but dealing with the baby, that's fun, right? It's just been crazy. Shit has hit the fan. And yeah. Not in the mom world, believe that one or not. But in Connie's world. So, y'all, how long is this? Somebody tell me. That's about 16. I only need 25. So I am going to cut and pray. There we go. I don't mind having trimmed off pieces left. But I hate it being all tangled up. 2 weeks old and recovering. Oh, my word. I love. Hey, Diane. Everyone's recognizing me. Yes, it's funny. Okay, CW. I need to know who you are, baby. I'm new to the chat. Awesome. Welcome. For those that are new to the chat, feel free to ask questions. If I don't know the answer, some of these wonderful ladies in here will. If I don't see it, they'll catch you up and they'll answer for you. Yeah, Savannah, that it makes my day. It really does. Amanda P, how you doing, babe? Y'all, Savannah goes to Craft Depot and gets scared shitless by somebody walking around the end of the aisle and recognizing her. And then they start talking about me. She's like, you want to meet her? And she messages me. She calls me. I'm like, hey. It's crazy. I love it. And then Savannah's like, hey, do you need me to pick you up anything? And I'm like, girl, no. I'm broke. Crystal, how you doing, babe? You did? I will have to go check. When did you, Diane? The Smiling Daisy Gifts Designs. Oh, awesome. Why is there... I said every 30 minutes this stupid thing is already doing ads. Drives me crazy. Seriously. Skip them, guys. All right, powers that be at YouTube. I said every 30 minutes. And that's what I meant. Sorry, y'all. I set my ads for every 30 minutes. So, we wouldn't be bombarded. But obviously, YouTube is not listening to me. I'm doing okay other than fighting a head cold and trying to mum. It's not a good thing to do. No, probably not. So let me tell you about my life. No, never skip. Well, I don't want y'all to miss. I haven't seen y'all in forever. Yeah, I just want to visit. And braid. So, anyway. So I don't even know. I don't even know where. I don't know where I left off in my life, guys. What all has happened. So my mom just got out of the hospital today. She's been there since Sunday. I'm not going to go into the details of it because it's a little bit graphic and yeah, some people might not want to listen. So we're just going to leave it that way. But she is okay. She's home. She's eating like a horse because they gave her some steroids along with some other good stuff at the hospital. What else? My mother-in-law's house sprung a leak. And I'm dealing with that and the insurance company. We've got it remediated. She's living in my camper now at her house. Because she can't live in the house because it affected all of the bedrooms and both of the bathrooms. What else? Yeah, I had a big old catering on Saturday. Woke up Sunday morning. I slept in and ended up having to take Mom to the hospital by ambulance. So I've been in and out of there. I am working on... I have a pink mum that's for Langham Creek that I'm almost done with. I'm waiting on the boa to come in. And I have to do some cutouts for y'all. Know I'm so flippin' excited about that. Let's see. This one is for up near Temple. And she messaged and said, hey, she got a boyfriend. Can you do a garter? And of course, I said yes. Now, let me tell you. My school's homecoming is on the 26th, right? This one is getting picked up on Thursday. It's mostly done. I have to glue the flowers in, do the clean backer, put the boas on, and add more bling and cutouts. So, this way, I think. No, this way. That one, she's going to meet and pick up. This one has to be shipped. Their homecoming is next weekend. Yes. Hold. Yes, it's the 26th. Y'all, just scared myself. It's next weekend. So, I've got to ship this. It's in Texas, so I'm going to try and finish this by the end of the week, along with the matching garter, and get it in the mail. And then I have about 40 mums. Mums, garters, hair bow mums, all of that stuff to do by next Wednesday. So, does anybody need a job? How freaking awesome am I? Y'all, this turned out exactly 25 inches. That's all I got left. Dang it, Connie, you're good. I have been so miserable, stressed. And Amanda and Tina and TJ and Hyla and Kristen and Becky G and Tanny and I said Hyla and TJ. They've been with me the whole time, keeping me sane. I love my girls. So, yeah. You get to make a Dolly Parton theme, Mom. That's awesome. An Aussie tribute garter. That's cool. Yes, you do. Savannah. Yes, I do, honey. Yes. Mental and physical help. Oh, my word. Okay. That's one down. This is the first one for the purple one going up to Temple. Yeah. I have a headache. I forgot to take my medicine this morning, so I decided to take it at 5 o'clock. The Prozac is Prozacing perfectly. And, yeah, we're going to get some work done. Yeah. We're not going to discuss the hospital because I about jumped on somebody's ass today. Laura Gomez, how you doing, babe? I'm going to make a zigzag. And you know what's funny, guys? I never really decide what I'm going to do. Amanda P., you're sending me pictures, and I'm going to go look. I never really decide what braids and stuff I'm going to do because I don't let people pick out braids because I ain't about that. Sorry. Unless there's one specific that they really, really want, but the rest is my choice. I make all the choices. So I just start making braids and then pray it comes together. And it does. Whenever I start putting stuff on there, I'm like, oh, I need to find this. I need another flat braid. I need another dimensional braid. Amanda, that's beautiful. Are you okay with me sharing it with everybody? I hope so, because I'm about to. I need to get that out of the way, so let's big that up. Okay, I can't look at the video right now, but I'm just going to show let me see if I can get it right in this picture. Sorry. Probably not a really great picture, but that's gorgeous. Post that on our page, babe. Connie, it's not for Temple High School, baby. It's not. It's for Holland. It's in the Temple area. Isn't that beautiful? I love seeing y'all's work. We have some freaking amazingly talented people here. Alright. I'm going to kind of get my measurements for my zigzag. Because the way Hyla does it and the way she measured it is different than the way I do it because she does it wrong. Sorry, Hyla. Alright, I think I'm going to go 3.5 yards on each piece. I love you. I know she's fixing to come on and chew my butt. All right. This is purple and gold and white with a touch of black. You have 2 for Holland to do? That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if people know where Holland is. So, Patsy, what is the name of your business, honey? Are you up in that area or no? Oh, and okay. Freaking broke my glue gun. Look at this. I'm about to take a screwdriver to it and do some surgery. I have another one coming, but my detail glue gun ticked me off. All right. I think I'm going to, what am I going to do? I want to put some black in this one. I don't think I have the small purple on the diamond dust. I just have this size and larger. Let's do some black. And I'm going to do the, no, I can't do a purple on the, yes I can. Yes I can. Okay. Really? Bacon's Creation. RG, how you doing? Tell me your name, baby. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have not been able to do near as much on YouTube this year as in the past because life has been lifing all friggin' day long. All month long. One. Hey, Hyla has not come on and griped at me. 2. Wait a minute. 2. 3.5. There we go. Roseanne. Awesome. Welcome, babe. Is it up there close to Temple? Yes, Hyla has a migraine, but she said she would be listening, and I figured I would say something tacky that she did the zigzag measurements wrong, or she started it wrong, and she would come and give me a piece of her mind, but I guess she's really, really feeling it tonight, so. We will give her a pass. And then I'm going to take some gold and put it down the center of this. I'm not braiding it in. The wonderful thing about the zigzag is you don't have to braid the beautiful stuff in there. You can just, oh goodness. Let me go see what Hyla said. Okay, she is griping at me. I'm complaining in silence. Sorry, honey. I did that on purpose just to get a rise out of you. What was I talking about? I don't even know. Okay, so Holland, is that close to Temple? Was I wrong in saying that? What am I saying? I'm never wrong. I'm kidding. Was I wrong in saying that, Patsy? Is it close to Temple? You posted it on the group page? Awesome. Yes, Roseanne. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel free to chat. Feel free to ask questions. I think this might be too long, but you know what? Nobody cares. Y'all, do y'all know how long it's been since I have talked to myself this much? This is how I start mine. Even and even, and I just keep folding under and going. It starts out like a spirit braid. So y'all can see. I just keep folding and folding and folding. should have done this wider. So this is a double mum, and it is, okay, I thought so, but, you know, like I said, I could have been wrong. It's always a possibility. It doesn't always work out, but yeah. Anyway. And this is for a senior, and her new boyfriend is a senior as well. So, she said he's not flashy, and I'm like, that's a good thing, because I'm not sure I got any more flashy in me after I get this done and start working on them other ones. I need to be able to knock it out. But they found me on YouTube last year, and wanted something different than what they got up there. And the name of the business that they told me, I'm not saying it. But it was not Patsy's. That's why I asked. And I wouldn't have said anything if it was Patsy's. Y'all would not be hearing this story, but she said they all just look the same. So Patsy, between you and I, baby, make sure it's different, honey. They wanted something different from somebody in a different area because they were all running together. They were all looking, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm doing this all off of here. Yeah, I will not be calling out the business name because that's just tacky. But I will guarantee you that's why I asked Patsy. Because I would have called Patsy and said, hey girl, I got a call from somebody up in that area. We might need to add a little bit of changing in there, but it wasn't her. So I'm just not going to say it. And I probably won't be reaching out either because that person probably would not be receptive. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to shut up. Anyway, they found me on YouTube and wanted something different than what was available or what they've been getting previously. And they did not order from Patsy. So. Okay, dang it, CW, tell me, again, the name, Crystal, okay, Crystal, TJ's Braids, this zigzag goes on just about every single mum that I do. For one, it's a no-brainer for me now, I've made so many of them, I love it. It's the perfect addition. I put more of TJ and Hyla's braids on my mums than I do my own. Because it's funny because I have to go back and watch my own dang videos to figure out how to make them. I put a corset on this one and I was like, dang, let me go back and watch. Which is ridiculous, but I love this braid. Once you learn it, you never forget it. The ribbon kind of tells you where it wants to go. And I make patent braids. Hyla makes them better, and she normally makes them for me. God love her. And you know what? I've got my dealers, right? TJ does all my crochet. TJ, I have to show you the video, babe, when the girls got their, the mums in Georgia. They were just beside themselves with the frogs. I told you that made that mum. And, so TJ is my crochet dealer. Hyla is my patent dealer. Amanda is my, bubblegum dealer. Most of the mums up here don't do braids. It's just streamers and jiglet. Really? I saw your video of the military bubble the other day. Made it and it didn't do... You go, girl. The Zigzag is one of my favorites. Once I got the hang of it, it's good. Had to slow TJ's tutorial down and repeat it a few times. Yes. Okay. See, I couldn't figure out where I was going. You got to do 1, 2, 3, and this would be the 4th one, and it's on the bottom. So just flip it up. Now, this one's on the bottom. We're back on this side. Flip it down. This one's on the bottom. We're working on this side. Yeah, I can whip these out quick. And I do most of them with just the plain acetate and luster because they lend themselves so well to just adding in a piece of diamond dust in there. These are the ones that you can get done quick and save yourself some money because the diamond dust does not have to be braided in. Should have done a number 5 on this. See, this is way too long. But I will use that for points and things around the mum head. I think I'm only going to get one more side on this, and then I'm going to measure it out. Looks like it's going to be plenty long enough for what I'm doing. Yup. And that goes up there. All right, let me measure. You know what? It needed to be 25 inches, but I can put something longer on the bottom. And yeah, I'm done with this one. I'm going to leave enough of this piece to hang it. Throw that in my scrap bin. Let me make sure I'm down to 25. Done. So pretty. Now let me go ahead and put some bling in here. I am going to use gold diamond dust. Because I don't have purple that will go down in here. So let's just use this one. Let me see if I can get this one to feed. And you can do it where it just shows up here, or you can go in and out, whatever you want to do. And I don't staple it down until I'm done on both ends. This is too wide. Let's use this one. Even if you do not like the curling ribbon, buy the curling ribbon because it's great to hang trinkets. It's great to add a touch of color to braids, all that good stuff. Even though it's less than 2 weeks from homecoming. Oh, thank you, Diane. First time I gave them mine covered in braids and still having people beg. Oh, that is awesome. Yes, Rebecca. I have dealers and I love it. Tried the zipper the other night. Took me 3 hours. You know what? Just keep trying. Just keep practicing. Now, maybe not the time. because you're probably in the thick of it, but practice in the off season, babe, I promise you. Live in a small town. We only have one stoplight, and our mail lady is a customer. Mine shows everybody the mums. That is awesome. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Watching from you. Oh, awesome. Well, welcome. Okay. I don't try to feed it, like just put it, I just slide my finger on it. The diamond dust slides pretty well on this. I will feed that one because I pulled it out too far. And you don't even have to do it that way. You can do it a different way. You can go under here and just do little pieces. But I like leaving this open to throw on some bling. Or I like using this braid to attach bells. Because I've gotten to where I just attach bells to braids instead of them hanging down for the most part. If I do jingle bells, I'll hang them down. But if I do the little mini cowbells, then I will put them on here, put a little bow above them. It's just another way to dress up the braid without having to really, really dress up the braid. You just put something on there that you would have put on there anyway and combine it. I'm going to tuck that right there, and I'm going to let it come down to right about there. And that way I can put a staple in it. Right there. And I'm cutting it right here because we don't need that up there. That's going to be hidden. Don't waste your dang diamond dust. Hey, Joanna. No, I do not recommend learning new braids under pressure. No. Can't stay. Just want to drop it. Well, we're glad you dropped in to say hi. Connie Willow is over here with my unplugged glue gun. And she says she's ready. Bring her on down, babe. Hey, Terry. I just don't have the time this year. I bought several pre-made braids and added to mums. You know what, babe? Do what you got to do. I will spend money on pre-made bubblegum braids all day long, but I don't have to because I have a fantastic dealer. I have to watch my phone and laptop because she takes my phone. Oh, that is awesome. Alright, this one's done. I'm going to go ahead and do a victory. Because that's another one of my go-tos. You pull out my highlight cheat sheets. If y'all have not, I don't know how to, I do know how to add stuff to here, but I don't know where the link is to it. So highlight, if you feel up to it, babe, throw it in there. But highlight cheat sheets are the bomb. Am I doing? Yes, I'm doing the victory. I need a 24-inch braid, 48-inch ribbons. This is 48. Thank you, TJ. Did I want to fold that in half? I don't think I did. I don't think that's what I wanted to do. But you know what? No. We're going to pray. Dadgummit, Connie. Where's my fold? I need to get my measurements. You laminated yours? Not what I wanted to do. Oh, yes it is. It's okay. It's fine. We're all good. We're good. This is what I wanted. I think. Oh, my word, y'all. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm good. Oh, shoot. All right. What other color am I going to use? I don't want to put a ton of black. So... I'm just going to do purple and white on this one. And I can add whatever colors I want to. Oh, dang ads. Okay. There it is. Hey, Jennifer. It is not an instant download. Yes. Please remember that. She has to email it to you. And it specifically says it on her dang listing. Not an instant download. But there's so many people who don't listen or don't read and get upset because they can't download it. It's not a download. I'm just letting y'all know. She emails it. Yeah. Okay. Dr. Pepper in my mummily cup. This is another one that you can add stuff to. That's not how it goes, Connie. Oh, Lordy mercy. I got it. I promise. This is going to make me want to make a whip, too. I know it looks bad, but it'll be pretty, I promise. There we go. I started watching you last year to help me sell my mom's supplies at my store. Really? Where's your store, Jennifer? My victories always look screwed up at the top. I do not care because it'll be covered either under the skirt or under the head, so it doesn't really bother me. I don't care what it looks like. I'm not selling these individually. Don't come at me. I don't give a rat's ass what it looks like. Y'all, I have had to be very nice at the hospital for days. I need my tension relief right here, so some of my snarkiness is probably going to come out. Oh, at Hobby Lobby. What do you mean, baby? You work at Hobby Lobby? Oh, okay. That's awesome. Oh, now I feel bad. Everybody talks bad about how much Hobby Lobby charges, but you know what? You don't make the pricing. You don't make the pricing. I get it. But I'm really glad that you're watching and doing quality braids and stuff, and not the stuff that you can just buy from ACI that aren't doubled and things like that. That's great. I love that. Ooh, I got some really pretty bling from, where did I, oh, is it TEMU? Ah, I got some really pretty bling from TEMU. I'll show y'all in a minute. Hobby Lobby stepped up their game this year at the Temple store. Not mad about it. There you go. I need food. Go get food. Wait a minute. Rebecca said, I'm going to have to cut it short tonight, ladies. Catch you on. Oh, good night, Rebecca. Thank you for being here, babe. You know, I haven't been in a Hobby Lobby in I don't know how long. I haven't had time. Oh, and you know what else I have? 50 cookies due on Friday. Which means I have to start them tomorrow. In the midst of getting all these done. Yeah. Which is why I'm up tonight and live. Because there's no rest for the weary. Or the wicked. I do need to hire some help, maybe. Teach them how to make some braids. Thank God for my ribbon cutter. That's all I'm going to say. If I can get my braids done for this month, most of them, tonight, that would be great. They haven't given me a size or anything. For the garter for the one that matches this. And they need to hurry it up. Because I need to be making those braids now. Oh, I don't want to go too long. Yeah, I'm not doing any more than that. Okay. Alright, that's 3. So I have 1 dimensional, 2 flat. Excuse me. Now what's next? 12 to 18 inches is what I do. Henrietta. Yeah, I do. It is definitely. I've already had a cup of coffee. I had me a cup of coffee before I got out here. So my garters, small garters 12 inch, medium and large are 18 inch. I don't go over 18 inches because that's a long garter for the guy's arms. So, and that's a small mum for me. So I have a peewee mum that's 12 inches and a small mum that's 18 inches. That's a small mum. That's the skirt part. That's not the entire length. So that's just the skirt. 12 to 18. Alright. I ordered some bling from TEMU. Received it. It was not what I thought. They were all itty bitty. Oh, girl. Casey's out there throwing a fit at somebody. Let me show you. Look at how pretty that is. I don't even remember what I paid. So I think these are, I got 2 of the same, right? I think they're the same. Yeah. Yeah, these are exactly the same. So you can have 2 matching pieces. And then here's a larger size. One of them came undone in the pack. I'm going to open this up and kind of measure out the one that's loose so I can tell y'all how big it is. I think it's about 1 inch. Oh yeah, it's a little over 1 inch. Some of these, I think that's about the smallest one too. So really pretty size for a blinged out, for like the center of a bow. It does have a pin clip on the back, but I would actually secure it better with glue. You could pin it on and glue it. So totally up to you. And if I do like a button as bling, like some of these that we get from Hobby Lobby, you can actually run your pipe cleaner through the back of it instead of cutting that off. I used to just snip it off. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Run a pipe cleaner through it. So yeah. And then I actually got some in silver too. I'm running out of space. I think I showed y'all these the last time. Got some really pretty ones. These are exactly the same as the gold ones, except they're in silver. So, at Bobby Lobby. Okay. I think I know what the black bling is that you're talking about because I love that stuff. And I bought a bunch. Is it black diamond shaped? Is that it? I love this stuff. What else? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to go through all my bling right now, but great stuff. You know what? Let's call it Bobby Lobby from here on out. Alright, I need another braid. I've got 2 flats so far. This is a dimensional. I think I might do a... So did I. Me too. I am a firm believer in do not buy absolutely everything of one thing that somebody has. But not on that one. That one I bought it all. Every last bit of it. And I don't care. And I went to another store and bought what they had as well. Alright, I'm going to make military twists right now. But I need to remember, I want the diamond dust to show on the twisty part. So I need to remember if this is, yeah, that's how it goes. Okay. If you want, this is what I call a military twist. It's on my videos as a twisted military, but whenever I put this out, I did not realize that Hyla already had a twisted military. So it's still, I think the line, I haven't changed the thumbnail, but the title says military twist. So whatever you want to be the wrap, it needs to be facing down. And you work this with 1 set of ribbons. There's so many dang different versions of military braids. It's not even funny. I had a lady message me, and I don't even remember. I hate it. If she's watching this, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to forget your name. It just left me. But somebody was calling her. She's got that pangolin braid. Somebody just asked me about that. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. And she tagged me in a video, not the woman that asked me about it. She tagged me in a video and said, and messaged me and said, people are calling this the zipper. I call it the pangolin. I'm not trying to step on toes. I'm like, babe, there are so many new things out there. You are fine. I said, let me go watch it. And I washed it. I'm like, yeah, that's nothing like the zipper. I don't know how they're getting confused. But nothing like it. So I'm going to, I asked her, I said, so did you create this? And if so, are you okay if I make a video? Nice. Yes. It's hard to find bling like that at Hobby Lobby that's a decent price. And that was priced really, really well. And it was something that I couldn't find anywhere else. So technically, and I know I say this all the time, people will say, oh, but they're expensive. But is it really expensive if you can't find it anywhere else? Technically, it's not, because you don't have anything to compare it to. Now, will it show up someplace else? Sure, eventually. But right now, it's the only place you can find it. I wouldn't call it expensive for most things, most prices. And y'all, at, where was I? I went shopping. I don't even remember. When we went to Harwin and every place else with the girls when we had the mum show there in, Cyprus. I found a, purple and gold ribbon. I'm like, I'm gonna buy that for Hyla. And then I got this order. I'm like, sorry, Hyla, you don't get it. It's staying with me, and I'll be using it on this mum. And this is one that you can knock out real quick too, y'all. Most of these braids are not rocket science. And you get your muscle memory of making them. And if not, go back and watch a video. But don't try to learn something that's completely out of your wheelhouse right in the middle of mum season. You will get frustrated and upset. And yeah. Watch the videos, get ideas for next year, and practice in your downtime, not when you're in the middle of Hell Week or Hell Month, which is what this month is for me. I think I might use this one as a drape, so I'm going to make this longer than my skirt length. This one lends itself well to draping and maneuvering around. I hate trying to bling it, though. It's a pain in the butt. You just have to put a bunch of individual bling on there. I've never been able to get this to bling up with the, with like a continuous bling, so... You know what? I'm not going to make this longer. I think I'm just going to drape it and just drape under the double. That's what I'm going to do. So, that ought to be, that's the right length. Done. All right. I think I want to do, what do I want to do now? I know I'm going to have to do some loops, but I don't know how many loops to do for his name because I don't know what his dang name is. So I think I'll make 2 loops. So I need to leave that open, but I have it's an angled double, so I'm going to have a lot of space. Let me lay this out real quick. So I'm going to use 6.5-inch flowers. Yeah. Should have done this a while ago. That's going to be perfect. Yup. So. What am I going to make now? Welcome back. Hey, Jennifer. I've got 2 flat, 2-dimensional. I'm looking over at my braids to see what I wanted to do. Let me go ahead and do like, I'm going to do a 2-step. That's what I'm going to do. I need to get all this excess ribbon off of here because I don't know what's what. That's still attached. That is not. These are not. And these are not. Okay. No, I'm not throwing these away. I'm putting them in my scrap drawer for later use. Alright. You can sit up there and over there. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to braid with the gold on this. I'm trying to think, y'all. Trying to figure out what victory braid or maybe a zig. I just made a victory and a zigzag, babe. I already made them both. You know what? I think I will go ahead and put the gold, and I'll put black in this one, and then I'll do white with the purple. Because so far I've only got 1 braid that's got black in it. That's what I'll do. Beachy Queen, how are you, babe? You are fine. You are absolutely fine. I'm glad to catch live. I've been following for years and wanted to let you know. Aw. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Y'all, tonight's not the night to be giving me compliments. I will be ball pussing. I'm sorry. This is what I made already. So I made a zigzag and a victory, military twist, and a what is that? Doggone it. Mobius. That's what I got so far. Yes, we're our own worst critics, aren't we? Alright. You want whatever color you want to go down the sides to be on the outside. So I think I want gold and purple, and we'll do black and white. So we're going to face those down. And 99% of the time when I start a military, I make my first loop on the right. It's just a habit. Alright, that's my first forward loop. Forward loop. And then we're going to go 2 backwards. That's why it's called a 2-step. And Hyla did this before me, and we didn't like it. And then I guess I liked it better when I did. I don't know. But I gave her credit. I'm like, dang, I'm sorry. I didn't know. We can't see all the videos, right? I tried to. I've watched so many of her videos before I even started speaking to her on her lives. So what makes this a two-step is you go forward, forward, backwards, backwards. So forward, forward. Why is this not coming out the way I wanted it to? Backwards. Oh, because I put the purple up instead of down. Never mind. It's fine. I'm not starting over. It's fine. So, backwards. Forwards. And yes, I'm talking to myself because I'm trying to keep myself in line here. Forward. See? And seeing your name, Cupcakes, made me remember that I need to write down a cupcake order for the end of the month. But it's after next week, so it'll be fine. I think I have a cake and cookie order next Friday to be picked up, but yeah. Forward, forward. Backwards. This is great to go on guys too. So I may make this long enough to go on hers and his. I guess I'll make it 18 inches for him. And 25 for her. Because I just keep braiding and I'll just staple it in the middle. Is that right? Yes, that's right. You love braids or you love the love braid? I learned the military, the love, and the box braid from those old school mum books. Girl, yes. I think I have those. And it's in a binder. Hold on a minute. You're going to make me go pull that binder. I think I still have it. And I printed some off the internet that's in there. Maybe I don't have that binder. Hold on. I might have gotten rid of that book, but I paid for this. I paid for this. Where did I get this? Let me see if I can find where I got it from. I bought it. And this is how I learned to do stuff. I'm going to point you down. So, this says 2010. This is when I decided that I was going to get serious about it. I was just doing stuff for kids. And what is this? That was 15 years ago. So I was doing it for mine before that. But yeah, there's a victory. Regular military, the braid that stretches out. Spirit chain. Learned how to do that. The braid, curling braid. The cube chain, I don't make that very much. Round link and the loops. The bubble gum. Military. They taught you how to make the diamondback or the whip on a dowel, and I could never freaking get it. Victory. What else do we have? The triangle chain. And that's it. So this, I think, was the second thing. I downloaded this off the internet. But I do have, and I wish I knew where it was. I probably should have kept it just for the nostalgia, right? But I don't think I did. I think I got rid of it. But it's a blue book. So, and I think I got it at, where did I buy it? I don't even remember. I don't remember where I bought it. It was a long time ago. Yeah, I do not fold love braids in my sleep. I make them very seldom because, for one, they take up so much dang time. Okay, back. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta remember where I am. So that's backwards. I think I got mixed up. But you'll never know it when I'm done with my chain. So that's forward, forward. So this should be my first forward one over here. Did I flip it over? That's why. That's why. Because I had it backwards. So yeah. So I need to do this side. There we go. I was braiding it from this side to begin with. When I picked it back up, I braided it from the other side and it wasn't looking right. But there we go. Yes. And I saw they were selling a bridge book. What is that, baby? Oh, a braid book for about $32. My goodness. Well, there is a link in the chat. Scroll up to Hyla's Braid Bible. Not Braid Bible. Hyla's Braid Book. Her cheat sheet. And this is what it is. And it is not an instant download. She will email it to you. It's in her Etsy store. And it's great. If I use it, that's what I use. And I guarantee you it's not $32. I mean, Sale Place is such good pricing and on a lot of things. That I guarantee you that they didn't create that braid book. They're selling it for somebody else, and somebody else priced it high to sell to them. So that's backwards. But here's my thing. Did you look at the book at all? Were there any braids in there that you couldn't find a free tutorial on YouTube? When I paid for mine, to learn how to do the braids, it was because there was nothing out there. Nothing at all. And so basically I really had no choice but to buy the tutorials on how to do it. Now, the tutorials don't tell you in those books how long to cut the ribbon, I don't think. And we do way different lengths of things nowadays than we did in the past. So, the cheat sheet is very convenient to have, but learning how to do the braids, I don't think anybody should have to pay for that.
Book was packaged, but you can see the braids on the outside. The answer to your question is no. Oh. Yes, like no internet. Angelica, how you doing? Or is that Angelique? No, that's Angelica. I bought my first book from MJ Designs. Okay, that was probably it.
Are they even still in business? Backwards. And for those of you watching the replay, before you say I'm talking too much, I'm not giving enough. That the whole purpose of a live, baby. The whole purpose of a live. And this is not really a teaching video. This is a chatting video to get back with my people. So if you don't like it, suck it up. Angelica. Okay. I can't learn from a book. I'm visual. Yeah. For the most part, I am as well. So I could learn some of the simple stuff from that book, yes. I mean, because that, like the Spirit Braid is super simple. The Victory is really simple. The Bubblegum is simple. It's a pain in the butt because I don't like making it. But it is a very simple technique. So those are not hard to grasp. It's the freaking whip kicked my butt for years, y'all. I could not make that up until a couple years ago. But once I got it, I got it. And then I made a double whip.
Twice. Once for the video, and once at mom camp to show the girls before the video came out. And yeah, never again. Because you need like 5 hands to make the dang thing. Alright, let me measure. Alright, that is longer than what I need for the... It's longer than what I need for the dag blasted mum. Okay.
But I'm going to keep going because I'm making a dang garter to match it. So they're getting a matching braid. So I'm just going to keep going and I'll cut it and staple it to length. But this, it does look very manly. But when you bling it up, I mean, it's really, really pretty. I have a green and silver one over there on my mummery that I finally get to take back up there because I got my centerpiece. It's really girly looking. I love it. But without all the bling, it looks great on a garter. Alright, somebody figure out what's 25 plus 18. Please. So I know how long to make this. Because math is not my thing tonight.
Hyla made it simple. Yes. Until... Oh, that's awesome, Patsy. Yes. I have to go Thank you for your videos, Connie. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Beachy Queen. Until next time, 43. Thank you, ladies. Because that was forward. Backwards. That's too long. Thank you. So Matthew was riding in the truck. He went with me up to the hospital today. He's like, can I go see my granny? Yes, Bubba, come on. And I was talking to myself. He's like, how do you stand being in a car without music? I'm like, son, this is where I think. I figure out what I got to get done. This is my quiet time. And I just think about all the stuff that I have to do. And I kind of make a plan in my brain. And sometimes I talk it out. And yeah. So, and it drives him crazy that I start talking. He's like, Mom, why do you have to say everything that you're doing? I'm like, because it helps me make sure that I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. So leave me the hell alone. I'm paying you by the hour to do what I tell you, ignore what I'm saying to myself, and listen to what I'm saying to you. Okay? Okay. So yes, I used to listen to music all the dang time. I will listen to music while I am cleaning. I will turn on some music and start singing and cleaning. I don't have to think about that, though. I don't have to concentrate on anything. But if I'm working, I have got to have my brain on what I'm doing. All right. So that is at 36 so far. That was forward. There we go. Carmen, how are you, babe? I did not even see you. I apologize if you've been here and I didn't speak. Your meds are kicking in? Oh, I got another shirt. I'll show y'all. TEMU, I had a credit of like over $100 with TEMU. So I just started ordering bling and shirts. That's what I ordered. And you know I love me some smart ass shirts. This is the one of them. And I got another one in there and I've got about 4 more coming. Backwards. Forward. I really want to get down to Alexander and Company, but I've got to get past this next week. Oh, I'm tired just thinking about all those dang mums. Like it's homecoming court and then at the football game Friday night, the cheer coach was like, "Hey, can you make?" She wanted garters for the cheerleaders, and I'm like, "Let's not do garters because they don't wear them." And I mean, they take them off when they stunt and when they're doing their tumbling and stuff. Let's do them something. Oh my God, girl! Look at that! What are we laughing at? Thank you, Beachy Queen. That is awesome. Thank you so much. I hope, did y'all hear the ding-a-ling? It's very muted whenever it's on. Is that a lemon? Is that what that is? That's awesome. I appreciate you. Definitely not necessary, but very much appreciated. So yeah, I'm 17. Haribo mums. And I have 16, 17, no, 8 mums, no, 8 mums, 9 mums, 8 garters. So that's 17 mums and garters for homecoming court. Plus, the principal at the high school caught me at my board meeting last night. Yes, it did, Jennifer. I'm like, you know what? Caught me at my board meeting last night. She's like, I need to get my order in. And I looked at her and I'm like, should have got your dang order in last month, woman. She's like, no, my daughter saw the wreath mum. And she's like, I want the same lady to make mine that made that. How could I say no to that? How could I say no? You know, what's one more on top of 40? So, all right, that's 36. 7, 3, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43. Yeah, I'm a little bit over, but it's fine. We are golden. That one is done. Love it. All right. That's 3-dimensional, 3 flat. I could probably go ahead and do another zigzag and another zigzag for the whatchamadoodle, for the garter. And then I think I might hold off on making any more until I find out the length, and I need to make the loops for that. Zigzag 18-inch. Sorry. Gotta look it up. I'll probably put her a faux bow on there. I need to do a whip. There we go. 18-inch. 3 yards and 3 yards. One, 2, 3. Okay, you can stop. We did a Wheel of Fortune spin on that one. It didn't want to stop. You know, kind of like I have to do for my birth year now. So, hang old. What year were you born? Let me spin the wheel. Let's do, I think I did the black and that was zigzag. Yeah, let's do the black and white. Excuse me. I don't think 3 yards is... No, that's right. No, yes. Hell, I don't know. It's fine. We're all fine. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, Connie woke up. We're ready to go back to bed, though. Super tired. This is how I do my zigzag. Start it out like that. And then I fold down. And then I fold it down. And then I fold it across. And that starts my 1, 2. my 4 and 4. There we go. So yeah. Am I fine? Is anybody ever fine when they say they're fine? I'm fine. It's fine. It's all good. All good. I'm way better. I feel a whole lot better, y'all. I don't know what I need to stop being so morbid, but I don't know what I'm going to do when something happens to my mama. She was gone at the hospital, and the first night I left her up there at the hospital because I had to come home because I had to work, right? Stupid work. I went into her room to grab something, and the bed was empty, and I was like, I told Michael, I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. We're going to have to rope off this room when something happens to her. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to have to turn it into something else, paint it a different color, get all this crap out of here. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I could not walk. I walked in there and teared up. And she was not on the verge of dying, y'all. She did have sepsis. And it was very serious. But it was, once she got in there and got the IVs going and that stuff, things started looking up. But it was awful walking in there. And knowing that she was sleeping somewhere else tonight that wasn't her home, wasn't our home. I know I gripe about having, it's a lot. It really is a lot. But I don't know what I'm going to do. And when something does happen to her, it's just, I don't know. Anyway, on to a different topic. And I'm her cheerleader, and you know, she treats me different than she does my brother. She will fight with me. We've always fought. My brother does no wrong. He does no wrong. But she will get so ticked at me, and I get mad at her too. And I finally had to tell her, I'm like, you know what, stop. Can we do this without you being mean to me? That would be great. And it's just the way we are with each other. I mean, I love her like no other. But that's just what we do. So, my brother actually told her, I stepped out of the emergency room the other day, and John, he said, I told her, I'm like, you need to lay off her. All she's doing is trying to take care of you. So, and I know it's got to be hard on her, you know, not having control over stuff. And she's always been independent. That woman, when my parents divorced, I mean, it was her decision. She chose to leave. I'm not going to get involved in all of that mess, but she raised us on a waitress's salary. She worked her butt off. And, yeah, so she's always been very independent. And she's just not anymore. And I know that drives her crazy. So I try to give her as much independence as she can have. And I know this is not mom related at all, y'all. I guess I needed to talk this out because it's been a lot. Yeah. Anyway, she doesn't have a lot of independence anymore. She can't do a whole lot of stuff for herself. I do all of the cooking and for her, and I clean and I clean her, and yeah, it's a lot. And she relies on me a lot, and she tells me she loves me all the time, and I love her so much, and we just have that kind of relationship. But it was just awful coming home without her. She is a pain in the butt, and she's just downright mean sometimes. But that's my mama. That's my mama. Alright, I think I'm going to be done with this after I do it the correct way here. Alright. Excuse me. I'm not going to put the gold on this just yet until I decide where it's going on there. Oh, dang. Well, I did. I got it exactly 18 inches. Okay. And it turned out not quite exactly like the other one. And I like the fact that you can choose your side. I really do. Alright, let me catch up on these comments real quick. The struggle is real. It is very hard. Has anyone in the chat been to mom camp? There's a lot of people, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. Thank you. It is, but it's not. I mean, I've seen the progression. I've seen the progression, and it's been. How would you add bling to that braid? On the zigzag? Let me grab some. So, let's see. You could always go straight down and not add anything to it, like this gold. I added this gold later. So, you could always go straight down. But to me, that's a lot of bling. And I would use a cheaper bling to do this, but I kind of like to do on here, I like to use it to add maybe some loops to, maybe some cutouts. This is one of my TEMU blings that I got, and this is metal. Look how gorgeous that is. You could definitely use, you know, our typical bling. If I was using this, I would use the entire string. Or you can go to individual pieces. Like, I would put it like that. And that's how I plan on doing these on the individuals. Because, I like having that and then a bling. That and a bling. Find an end to this. These, you could go sideways with them like that, or you could do up and down with them. You could stack these. The zigzag, you can do anything with these. They're great. I wouldn't put anything wider than what your actual center ribbon is, because it would just take away from the beauty of the braid. So that would be as wide as I would go if you did it the entire length. This part, you can put a bling on like that, and that doesn't take away from this, right? You still get the effect of the zigzag without covering everything up. You can alternate your bling. So do a big, small, big, small. That's a stacked one, so is that one. You know, things like that. You could use this to do your letters as well. I would probably do the zigzag maybe in a solid color, and you could attach your sticker letters down it. Perfect thing for that. And I'll show y'all in just a second. Let me pull up the other mum that I have over here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I use the zigzag sometimes for this, and I use the Victory. I don't know how well y'all are going to be able to see this. Dang it, ads. Let me try and hold it up so I can show you better. My flowers are not glued in. And this one's not quite finished. Let me get her up here so I can show you. This is what I was talking about doing with like the bells and things. And attaching them to the braids. The zigzag and the Victory are perfect for that. It doesn't cover up the braid. And it adds something to it. So I think that's really, really pretty. Stay. So I hope that answered your question. Yeah, Terry, I just brought this one down because it was longer. All right. I will go back and bling all that stuff later. Let me think. Maybe a whip. I'm so glad you still have your mama. Yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, my daddy's been gone since I was 19. No, 18. 19. Yeah. The day after Valentine's in 1993. And then, yeah. So, I don't even know where I was going with that. Yes, I do. And I will. Let me pull down. Miss Dina made these for us. Let me see if I can pull it back so you can see. It's got hooks on it. It has a base on it. And it's a braiding thing. And I keep it above me. A braiding thing. It's a braid tower. She painted ours our favorite color and brought it to us at camp last year. Excuse me. So, okay, I'm going to make a whip. And I need to measure these out. And I'm probably going to make a longer whip than necessary. And I'll just staple it like the other. And I'm not going to make it the full 25 inches because the whip, I like to put something bulky on the bottom because it's likes to spring up. So I need 25 inches. So I needed 43 inches, right? So 55 inches of ribbon. That should make a 36-inch braid. But I'll be able to put something on the bottom of both of them. So I need 2 at 55. And I more than likely am not going to double. Because you only see the front part. That's 36, 46, 56. You only see one side when you braid it. It will make it more sturdy if you double, but I'm going to braid with, this is acetate, not luster. I'm going to braid with this and with some diamond dust. Most of the time I don't double my diamond dust either. So, because diamond dust is way thicker. Good night. Gotta work in the morning. It will be a sad day when you retire. Oh, thank you so much, Jennifer. I appreciate that. But I'm not sure I'll ever be able to retire. I'm too daggone broke. I'm $10 richer tonight thanks to Beachy Queen. Appreciate that, honey. No, eventually I will. Because I'm going to get in my RV and I'm going to go fish. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to sit out on a boat or on a chair, catch me some fish. And the only decision I'm going to make is whether to take a drink or a bite. That's it. Alright, y'all. This has to be the last braid because I'm to the end of my Dr. Pepper. Whip braid. Let me see. Once I got it, and I felt like an idiot for not getting it. But, yeah. I start mine just like I start the victory. And then I take whatever's on top and the highest, and I flip it around the back and split it between these two over here. And there we go. And then you just keep going back and forth, y'all. And I will hang it up here in a minute and tug it to even it up. I'm not worried about, you know, tightening it up right now. So I will do a few rounds and then I will stretch it, tug it, that part is not right, but it will be in a minute. Alright, and if you ever lose your place, it's the highest ribbon that is on top. That's the one that you need to braid with. Goes around the back and between the legs on the other side. That did not work correctly. Okay. I was talking and screwed myself up. There we go. Hyla, I think, has a video, I know she does, on if you want to make it like a candy stripe. On how to lay out your ribbons to get the candy stripe on the lid. I, however, do not. Sorry. I'm going to say goodnight as well. Don't forget to check your email. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate you, babe. Alright, and I love this part about this because she has these hooks on here for us at different levels. So when you get so far down on this braid, you can just move up to the next one and clip it. If y'all saw some of my older videos back in my craft room, I had a 2x4 hanging from the ceiling. I still have it just in case I need it. It might make a but my ceiling's way higher in here. I have a pitched roof in this part of my building. But yeah, I had a 2x4 hanging from the ceiling. Hey, it worked. It did the job. And that's what I hung my mums on too to work on. And now that I have Angel, my stripper mannequin over here, but this is great. Miss Dina hooked us up. So, who was asking about camp? Let me see. Beachy Queen, what kind of questions did you have about camp, babe? So, Patsy was in here earlier. She came to the first camp. I'm happy to answer any questions that I have answers to about previous camps. We're still trying to find a good date and a location. I wish that we were able to get back at Camp Allen because that was perfect. It was huge. And you were like, oh, we would have so much space. Well, no. We took up every bit of space we had. Took up every dang bit of space we had. Of course, if we'd have set it up a little bit better, then we probably would have. Where's the end? Is that what they opened? No. If we had laid it out better. When do we have camp? We have when we have available. And that sounds really tacky. But the first year we did it, and it was so tight in there for us. But, I mean, everybody loved it. We had to stay at a hotel that was separate from it. I liked the fact that we were all in one place this last year, and we slept, we ate, and we camped in one place. We had 3 meals a day, more food than you can ever want. It was a true camping. Everybody stayed in bunkhouses. There were bunk beds, but thank goodness there was enough. There were enough bunks so everybody had a bottom bunk so they could use the top bunk for storage. and they didn't have to climb. It was a long walk. It was a walk if you'd seen any of the videos from camp. But it was beautiful out there. We were by ourselves for most of the time. We had some people trying to sneak in. They were like, "Can we come in?" No, sorry. There's hiking trails through there. We were right on a lake. It was just gorgeous. So yeah. I wish I'm on the list that if a date opens up, they had a few dates available, but we don't do camp unless all three of us are available. It's just not a thing. We can't. It's either all three of us or it's none. So we will not do it without Hyla or me or TJ. So, and camp fees are, they're for the housing and the food and everything else. Your shirt, all that stuff. So it's all inclusive. Okay. We said 43 for the last one, but I don't need it to be that long. I can do a few more. Yeah. Come on and quit being a pain in the butt. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was so freaking fun. Good night. Thanks for the... I only have one to make, and you're going loopy. Yeah, Terry, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, babe. Let's see. Yes, okay. Yeah, it was great. The first one, it was great too. I didn't like that we all went separate. We had to go separate ways at the end of the evening, and we made it an additional day this past year. Not this past year. It was this year. So, because we needed more time. We just really only had one whole day. And then we had all day Friday and all day Saturday. So that gave us 2 whole days and 2 partial days together. And it still wasn't enough. We all wanted more time. And I had one lady love it so much. It's not, you learn stuff, you most definitely do. You don't just learn stuff from me and Highland TJ, though. You learn stuff from each other. And that's the whole point of this group. It's not for me and Highland TJ. It's not Connie's and Hyla's and TJ's fan club. Well, it kind of is. I love that, y'all. Sorry. But what it is all of us sharing ideas, and I know I've said this 1,000 times, we learn just as much from y'all as y'all do from us. Probably even more, because there's only 3 of us, and there's like 600 of y'all, and we love it. So, it was more about meeting like-minded people in person, and creating relationships, and putting names to faces when you see each other in the chat. There have been some lifelong friendships made at camp. And there's just nothing compared to it. Nothing compares. I have friends that I speak to. I love all my people, right? And y'all are all my girls. Y'all are all my people. But these girls, we made a connection. And we speak on a regular basis, if not multiple times a day, at least daily. And it's not just Hyla and TJ. It's several other ladies, and we've gone to each other's house, not each other's houses. Nobody's come to my house. I don't know why. I guess because I'm not invited anybody. But, and we've just made really personal, deep connections with people, and it's just freaking awesome. And I'm being all wishy-washy and shit, but it is. There's nothing better than being able to fangirl over a braid, or learning something new, or finally getting the freaking whip or the love braid, and having 30 other women go, girl, that looks freaking awesome, to your face, and going up to you saying, show me how to do that, please. I need to know how to do that, please. And them showing you, and it's great. It really is. And we try to teach new stuff there, but I think this past year was more just about getting back together and getting together and learning from each other and just being together. It was a true camp experience, and it was just great. I know I'm talking a lot. I'm going to have so many damn haters in the comments. But oh well. The phallus is done. And it's long enough for the mum and the garter. And I tug on it, and it gets everything situated. There we go. All right, ladies. I am going to go. I need to refill my Dr. Pepper. I need a Connie break. I don't think I'm done. Oh, it's only 11:30. I still have a good hour. As soon as we figure out where camp can be and when we can do it, we will put it out there. Beachy Queen, are you a member of our mum group on Facebook? If you're not, there's a link in the description. Be sure to answer all the questions, though, or else it automatically declines you. We have stuff set to, if you don't answer all the questions, it automatically does it. But yeah, that's where the information will be posted first, because it's just for those that are in our mum group. Yeah. So, Hyla, I have been absent from half of your damn videos for the past damn month. You're excused, babe. You are excused. But we need to do a live together here pretty quick. You joined a couple weeks ago. Awesome. So that will be the first place you will find out. Maybe after October, I'll start working on it. We try to do it in the spring where it's not in the middle of mum season. So, anyway. All right. Well, I got, how many braids did I do tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Technically 9 because I'm cutting it, but yeah. I think I got a good start on that. I need them to send me the kid's name. So, alright. I was trying to say something to Hyla, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, we need to do a live together. We need to do a live together. I need to pick on you. So get your head straight, please. Take some medicine. Do whatever you have to do. It's been too long. So, alright, ladies. Thank y'all so much for joining me. If you're watching the replay and you're not subscribed, please do so. Click the bell so you're notified every time that I upload or that I go live. If you want to join our mum family, there's a link in the description. Please answer all the questions or you will automatically be declined. Thank y'all. I will see y'all again very soon. I promise.